Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Welcome back to my channel, caseyleighreiki. I'm Casey. Today we're going to be doing your general reading for air signs. That's going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius placements. If you're drawn to it, even though you don't have those planetary placements, then you're drawn to it and you can get some messages from it. My phone is on 20% and it is dying, so bear with me. I'm going to try so hard to get this done before my phone dies because this message came to me and it was it needs to go out right now. So what they were showing me, we're just going to jump right into this to quickly go over the things that I normally go over. If you need to know anything about me, it's in the description box down below. These messages are going to apply to August. However, they are timeless, so when you find them, it's the right time. It's divine timing for you. Don't think too much about it. You can have your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign in any of the three, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This could also apply to Jupiter, could be Saturn, could be your north node, could be anything that your heart desires. Use your discernment, use your discretion here with these readings. They will not fit for everybody, but if it resonates, please take those pieces. It does not have to be the whole thing, okay? We're just gonna get straight into this. Because like I said, my phone's dying. So what they showed to me originally was out of the Wild Unknown Tarot. They showed to me the 8 of Pentacles here, which is a spider in a web, 8 pentacles. And then we also have the 2 of Cups. Excuse the sniffles. My allergies are really bad. And my nose always gets itchy right before I'm about to channel. So, and now I'm in channel mode. Ooh, okay. So anyways, not all of these will apply. Please, again, take it with a grain of salt, take what resonates. Because Lionsgate is coming up, that Lionsgate portal, the portal to Sirius being straight above, the pyramids. If you don't know, please go look it up. Lionsgate is incredibly powerful and is bringing in a lot of starseed and Syrian connections right now. A lot of people are waking up as far as light language goes, or just connecting to their starseed lineage and those things, okay? Please do research into that if you haven't. It's wonderful, and I really think you guys will get a lot out of it because it's coming up here. So, with these 2 cards coming out, in case y'all do not know, let's do a quick recap here. 8 of Pentacles is really going to be putting in time, effort, energy, all of that. It's really putting in dedication towards something. Pentacles is talking stability, safety, security. It's building something for yourself, no matter what that pentacle could represent for you in your life. 2 of Cups coupled with this is going to be possibly a romantic situation, very possible for you guys, for some of you at least, but otherwise it is just a very symbiotic relationship where 2 people, you're each kind of pouring into each other's cup and you're nourishing one another. Very symbiotic, about a union of some kind. Right now, during this period of time, because of a lot of planetary aspects that I don't necessarily have the time to go into, there may be a lot of meeting people, doesn't have to be romantic, but meeting individuals in your life that might feel fated. And I say that because we're gonna have I forget what the date is exactly, but it is gonna be Mars, Uranus, and the North Node all conjunct. So the specific ones that I want to focus on are Uranus and the North Node being conjunct. They're both going to be at 18 degrees in Taurus, kind of stacked on top of each other. That's where you're going to get these random fated meetings, because Uranus is going to talk about those kind of chaotic, out of the blue moments where things are almost unorthodox, so to speak. You don't really see that coming. And then the North Node is talking about your path or your mission, your healing. So it's kind of like these random meetups or fated meetings, if you will, okay? So anyways, I saw those 2 cards. Those came out first. For some of you, it might have to do with a romantic relationship. For some of you, not so much, but I did pick up on a heavy feeling of loss. I'm reading from this book. These are all the channel messages we're gonna go through. I did pick up a heavy feeling of loss, so that could have to be possibly with a romantic connection that you feel like you put a lot of time and energy into, and possibly have suffered some loss regarding that, but loss will be different to every single one of you, okay? Moving on from that, as I was talking about this in my first attempt to make this video, I was really feeling I can already feel the chills confirm me again. I was really feeling this sense of masculine and feminine with the 2 of Cups here. Masculine energies, feminine energies uniting. So if you have a counterpart, we all know how I feel about the twin flame situation. I call them counterparts, or you have these soulmates, these random fated meetings or fated encounters with people. keep your eyes peeled because one of them might be particularly important, more so than the others, okay? You're talking masculine and feminine coming together. It could mean that you have a lot of masculine energies in your chart, a lot of masculine elements, and then you meet a person who has a lot of feminine and a lot of maybe, I don't know, water in their chart or something like that, okay? So there are many ways in which this can happen, but the masculine and feminine coming together and conjoining in some type of way is going to be incredibly important for you guys, and possibly just for the collective, to be honest, like right now. I was getting yin yang and duality, which would make sense with the Two of Cups, okay? So moving on from there, what I was really getting is bloodlust. That's what I heard. I heard bloodlust, and I heard will stop at nothing. So, more chills on that one. Yikes. I'm gonna hold my crystal to give me comfort, my giant clear quartz. Bloodlust, stop at nothing, a very determined, nearly terrifying type of energy that I felt come through. The sheer willpower and determination that backed up this energy of whatever this bloodlust is, I don't like it. And I really feel like it's like stop at nothing until you deplete something, deplete someone, or really just milking it for all it's worth in the worst way. I felt like this was incredibly dark energy, and it may relate to a possible attachment. I did not feel like it was on you guys, though. I feel like what you guys are dealing with, if this resonates, is a possible attachment on someone else that is close to you. And I feel like it really dictates this other person's emotions, motives, and desires. That also I didn't write down, but that just flew out of my mouth, so we're gonna go with that, okay? Someone else might have a possible attachment that is driving them. I wrote down very heavy on the heart chakra, very heavy feeling. That's where the loss was coming in, right in the chest. Depression and sadness, I wrote down as these trigger signs to look out for. I think not only is the other person who may possibly have this attachment dealing with a lot, and that might be a part of it, I feel more so that depression and sadness is on your side. I feel like that's coming from your energy, and the other person with the attachment is being driven by that bloodlust, which is a lot of those heavier emotions, greed, ego, or that unhealthy like lust or desire. There's a lot of darkness coming from that I really don't like. And what it is like it's feeding off of you, and that's why I feel like your reaction to this is depression, it's sadness, etc. So yeah, I wrote heavy on heart, depression, sadness. I also heard you are their light source. So light source literally coming across as energy, and now they're showing me like fireflies, like lightning bugs, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna write this down too. Bioluminescence? Bioluminescence? I don't know how to spell that, but I'm gonna try. I don't know. Bioluminescence. So that's what I'm seeing is like, it's like the light that you exhibit, the light that you show, the light that you have and that you exude into the world is literally, the light is like food for them. Because they're showing it to me in these like really, really, really tiny particles. Your light is truly food to whatever this issue is with this other person and their possible attachment and heavier energy. So please protect yourselves. And then we went into basically a message from Sirius or from like Syrian people, beings, what have you. And it says, quote, this is exactly quoted as it channeled to me. This is what I wrote down. There is need to protect yourselves at all times energetically. Quote, these waters are dangerous. Opening up means opening to all. So if you are connecting more because of Lionsgate, if you are connecting more because of your manifesting with that new moon in Leo coming up, or you're just opening up your gifts, if you're enhancing your psychic abilities, if you're doing anything like this where you are open, the chills, you are not protecting yourself enough, and you need to be doing it now. You need to be doing it right now. You need to be doing it more than ever. You need to be doing it every day, like every night, making it a seriously like a staple in your routine. You are not protecting yourself enough, and what I'm hearing is like literally this is dangerous for you to do right now. Because when you open up this much energy, especially with Lionsgate, you're not opening up just to the people that, you know, you like, that are light workers or whatever. You're not just opening up to the good, you're also opening up to the bad. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening with this energy right now, okay? It's here to help us, people who are also light workers, who are trying to connect with their star lineage or whatever. For the good people, it's opening up in a beautiful way and allowing us to connect like we never have before. I don't know about you guys, but I see fucking angel numbers all the time lately. Like, it's just been crazy. Tons of spirit animals, spiders everywhere for me, so that spider and the Eight of Pentacles on brand. But this darkness is seeping in, truly. Like, I don't know how else to describe this other than like a war on energy. It is amping up and amping up and amping up, okay? So there is need to protect yourselves at all times. If you do not know how, Google it. There is so many different ways that you could do this, but I need you to pick one that resonates with you, that you're going to stick with, that you're going to do every single day. Don't care what it is, pick that one, okay? There's no right or wrong, it's just preference. And then I literally heard Star Wars, not like Star Wars, like the actual franchise and the movie, like literal wars in space. So like a galactic war. That's what I was hearing. Star Wars. Okay, just telling you what I'm hearing. It sounds crazy, I know. And then what came through was warrior energy. So they were literally giving me like literal war, Star Wars. This is how people who are ascending, who are trying to ascend, who are light workers, who are star beings, this is how these people are upgrading right now. It literally is like those types of people are getting ready. Get your grounding on lock, get your protection on lock, get your clearing on lock, because this is gonna have to be truly in your like survival kit of energy lately, okay? I'm telling you, get that shit ready. I heard leaving home to return home. But it's not literal. They're showing it to me in a symbolic type of way, about you leaving this comfort zone of what the 3D means to you, to return to 4D, to 5D, or whatever dimension, to return to the highest version of you, to return to your star roots, to return to your star lineage. You're returning home to the highest version of you, and it's almost like these two souls merging together. That's what it feels like present you combining with higher self you. It's like we're trying to get you closer and closer up and raise the frequency, raise the vibe, and that's how you're going home, so to speak, okay? And then I have, what are your priorities? What do you wish to leave behind? And then I heard, quote, do so now. So if there's something that you need to get rid of, that you need to be free from, that person, that job, that life circumstance, whatever it is, spirit is literally coming through, specifically Syrian energy coming through, you need to do it right now. You need to do it right now. I'm serious. I have now underlined twice. Like, that was very loud when it came through. You have to do it right now. You have to, okay? Super important to let go of the shit right now. I don't exactly know why. I'm just reading you guys what came through. The next thing that came through is the scene from Harry Potter where he's packing his bags, and it's like he's terrified because you're in this limbo state where he doesn't know what's coming next, where he's going, but he knows that where he was coming from, awful. So it's that type of kind of emotional roller coaster of like, I am so scared, but I'm more excited to be here than I am to be there. So overcoming your fears here with this too. I wrote down freedom, ignore the fears. And I wrote down excitement and let go. So this is huge, okay? Seriously, this is so big. I just, wow. All this energy came through so quick, so fast. I was like, I have to do this reading right now. And I just looked up at 1444. So if you're seeing 444, hopefully that's just clarification for you. Okay? So with all that being said, I know I like sped through those, but I want to get them out because I don't want the video to be too long. And I don't want to have to clip it. I just want it all in one. Oh, my allergies today. Killing me. They didn't start bothering me until I was literally doing this reading, of course. So, we're going to continue with the Wild Unknown. We're just going to pull cards. I'm not going to go into like any oracle cards or anything like that. But let's see what comes out, okay? We're going to do 5 shuffles. So 1, 2. I just heard Syrian light codes. 3. Oh, they want me to get the book. Okay. 4. One more. I'm gonna get the book too. I have a light code book. Hold on, I'm gonna grab that. 5. Let me grab that book. I don't know why they're showing it to me. I wonder if it's for a clearing or grounding type of scenario. Hold up. Okay. Okay, so this is wild. So this is called the Little Book of Light Codes. It looks like this. I just got this at a local metaphysical shop, but definitely really comes in handy. I pull one sometimes from here when I feel drawn to. They told me page 44, which makes sense, 1444. I got the chills, so that's confirmation. This is called a Hagma. This is what the light code looks like, and then I'm going to read it to you guys, but feel free to take a screenshot, of course. This is what it looks like, and it definitely reminds me of that 2 of Cups scenario with the 2 merging together. I really think this is about integration. And then I open it up, and lo and behold, what does it say? Integrating. Shout out to my friend Jace, who keeps telling me that I'm integrating. So anyways, a Hagma, I believe it is. Integrating, taking the next step, releasing resistance, and making progress. I'm going to read it to you guys, okay? Interacting with and reminiscing about the past is a choice that we make. Dwelling in the past prevents us from living life fully and experiencing the potential blessings and offerings the world holds for us. That's the letting go of fear, like we talked about. Living in the past keeps it alive. It keeps us from living in the now. Sometimes we don't know how to move forward and we get stuck in the trenches of discomfort. By honoring our past but not living there, we can heal. Healing is a process of discovery, forgiveness, and acceptance. Part of moving forward within the healing process is integrating and releasing past events, traumas, and resistance. This affords us the opportunity to heal completely and to become engaged in living life from a more fulfilling place. A Hagma helps us to integrate our lessons, our healings, and our experiences. By assimilating all of our experiences, we can continue forward along our path, empowered, uplifted, and inspired. A Hagma encourages you to be brave, to take that next step. See, that's the Harry Potter stuff. It wants to help you release any resistance that you feel, whether it is manifesting as anger, ooh, there it is, anger, fear, sadness, or any other form of confusion. The symbol honors you and reminds you that every choice you make is okay. That experience is what life is all about. Feel what you feel and stay with your feelings as long as you need to. There is never a rush. When you are ready to move forward and embrace what you've learned, a Hagma is waiting to assist you with the momentum, love, and acceptance that you require. This light code guides you into the next stage of your process with a lightness and ease. It asks you to trust in the unfolding and timing of the universe, but reminds you that in order to live a happy, peaceful, heart-centered life, you must participate actively. When you go within and connect with your true self, your life flows with your rhythms in your time with your love. And it says here, if you want to use that in meditation, gaze upon it gently, hold positive, clear intentions for releasing what needs to be released, integrating what needs to be integrated, and moving forward along your journey in excellence. You need not know the details of how this process will unfold or how your healing will occur. Sit for as long as you need to. When you're finished, offer gratitude to a Hagma, to the universe, and to yourself. Okay? this is wild. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of info because this is a long video already, but please take what resonates, release the rest. I think that is really telling that we're talking about integration here, okay? All right. What's going on for the air sign collective? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius placements. And I'm going to try to remember to timestamp in the comments down below. So that way you guys know like when the channeled messages start and then when the reading starts. And that way you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to, but obviously highly recommend listening to all the channeled messages. All right, air signs. Air signs, what do you got for me? What's going on with you guys? That's a lot. Don't really appreciate. Oh, you want me to take these? Okay. All right, we have the moon. We have the Son of Cups, which is like the Knight of Cups. And we also have the Nine of Wands. Oh, yikes. I feel like you guys have really been beaten down, broken down, and you've really gone through a lot here. I don't know in which way that resonates with you. It could be anything in your life, but I really do feel like it's been excessive. Look at the chills on that. I feel like you've been run ragged. You've been dragged through the mud. Like you've just gone through so much. The moon here really talking about some Cancer energy because Cancer is ruled by the moon. And right now it's really been just kind of like an emotionally tumultuous time to say the least. So I really think this is you kind of holding on to your cup, connecting kind of with your heart chakra here. And then I read these intuitively, so check out the moon in both of these. So the moon might be really important for you guys right now. And the new moon in Leo is coming up, I believe on the 28th or 29th. I believe it's the 28th. That new moon in Leo is going to be the perfect time for you to really channel and get into the zone as far as what are your priorities, like we have with those channel messages. 2222, gotta love that. This is where your priorities at. And I really feel like it's a sense of what do you want to take with you as we go into Leo season, because this gives me a lot of emotions. The Nine of Wands is definitely a feeling of like you've been through a lot, okay? We're walking up the staircase. It may feel like the staircase never ends, but with the moon there, I almost feel the sense of like you are guided by your heart. Your heart is creating this divine light, divine guidance, divine assistance, and going up these staircases, it's like I've been up here, I've been doing this, like I've been on this stairmaster of time for what seems like forever, and I feel like you guys have just been through quite a lot. You are persevering for sure. The Knight of Cups could mean friendship here. It could also just mean, again, that's your cup that you're offering to the situation. You're still moving through it with compassion and love. But I really just, I feel like you guys are tired. You're just really tired. My hands are really dry. Star card, some Aquarius energy. That's this one here. Okay, we do have the Seven of Swords that's coming out, and it's in reverse, and I'm not taking reversals, but they want this one to stay in reverse. I really feel like this is you having hope through a situation or through many situations in your life, and I feel like that hope is coming through your healing. As you're growing, as you're healing, I think you're kind of seeing the intentions of other people, because remember we talked about those not healthy intentions coming from another person? I feel like this energy is helping you to see this. I feel like it's helping you to really like the veil is thinning, or the veil is thin, and it's helping you to see beyond like the energy that other people were kind of cloaking themselves with, so to speak, because normally the Seven of Swords is a little bit shady. It's a little bit secretive. It's deceptive is the word I want to use, okay? With this coming out in reverse, I do feel like this is you seeing the truth behind a lot right now. I think this energy is really potent because it's allowing you to tap into your abilities, into your intuition and such a lot more, and that's giving you the ability to see behind the eyes, behind the illusion that has been created. I really feel like you're kind of uncovering stuff, and this could even be uncovering stuff about yourself, as well as when you are not in these situations that aren't good for you, when you're away from these people that don't contribute to you in a positive way, when you remove yourself entirely from that energy, you are able to see more clearly. And that's truly what this feels like, is that you've done a lot, you've been through a lot. With the moon showing up, we are also talking about illusions here, and you may have still been trying to offer your cup to a situation that was never going to get better, because maybe you are just a wonderful and kind person and you're trying to persevere to make it right or make it work, what have you. But I really feel like the star coming in is this vulnerability to really look at yourself and say, like, okay, I am not like void of fault here. I still contributed, or I still, didn't understand that this was an illusion. I didn't understand what was happening. But the more I feel like you get that, the more you're seeing that things aren't right. Things need to change. Again, can't say it enough. Where are your priorities? What are they? And what do you want to leave behind? It just keeps coming through so strong. The moon is also, to a degree, like facing your fears. It's bringing this soft and subtle light to things, not like a harsh light from the sun, but it's so much more feminine. So it is exposing energies, or exposing the truth with this subtle energy of the moon instead. The moon does, however, sometimes create a shadow, so it reminds me almost of rose-colored glasses, especially in relationships. And you also have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom here, which says to me, like, what you're doing right now is really saying goodbye to almost like a fragment of who you are, or who you were, rather. Because if you're moving out of these energies and you're healing and seeing what's happening and seeing the differences, and that's what I feel here, whatever you're moving through, situation with a person, life, job, whatever, you are trying to still be compassionate and hold that like Cancer energy with you moving into Leo season. And I really feel like the sense of getting just kind of pushed around by life or by people here, okay? Right now, I feel like you're facing those fears that we had in the channel messages. You're taking a look at yourself. You're doing some introspection. And I think the star here represents hope as well as vulnerability, okay? Hope, vulnerability, it's also freedom, right? It's also really, to me, has always been a connection with like the collective, or anything like that. Just because it's Aquarius energy, and Aquarius always is connected to the collective. Anything else for my air signs? Can you tell me about this shady energy going on down here? Okay, we have the Magician. You are more powerful than this person, whether that's spiritually, energetically, or whatever it is. You hold more power, and I just get the sense that it's almost like you have the power to stop it. You have the power to say no. You have the power to not do what you're doing if you are unhappy and you're not thriving where you are. This is a Magician card in this deck. Beautiful. Love this one. Think that animals are incredibly intuitive, and I definitely just get this with the Magician card, that you may be using the elements around you, aka, Lionsgate, using the energies that are available to you. But I get this very intuitive sense where you are more powerful than they are. So do not be fooled. And for some of you, if it's not a dramatic situation, it's just like you're more powerful. You have these tools, literal tools to pull from, right? So use the tools that are in your toolbox. You have them. They're available to you. There's the Two of Cups. You have the ability, oh, I can't wait to show you guys this. You have the ability to create what you want. So where your intention goes, energy flows, okay? I'm going to pause and show you this real quick. Look at this. The way I have this is that Seven of Swords in reversed We have the Magician in the middle, which I think is you guys. I think this is you looking towards what you really want here. This is that Two of Cups. This is that symbiotic relationship. So for those of you who do feel like you have a counterpart, you have a soulmate, whatever you want to call it, you're moving away from these shady situations, shady people, shady energies, and moving towards relationships that feed into you and give you life, give you energy, make you feel joy. Oh, there's my phone being like, hey, we're dying. But this is what I feel like you're doing. You have the power to do that, and Spirit's kind of here to remind you, like, look, what you want is out there. Please use these alignments, use these planetary circumstances, what have you. Use them as a tool on top of the other tools that you already have. Look what's on the bottom too. Justice in particular, yes, getting what you want, bringing balance to certain situations. It's Libra energy, but the duality that I talked about earlier, the black and the white, and cats, right? Super intuitive. And on top of that, with that sword in the middle, always makes me think of like divine truth and divine timing. Okay, let's see if there is any more. Anything else about this whole thing? I think you're moving away from those energies, and this is where we're headed, to be completely honest. I really feel like this is like a future energy for you guys, which is beautiful. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but it's surrounding yourself with the right community. Because don't forget, like Aquarius especially is all about community. They rule the 11th house. But it's unorthodox, it's random, which is what I'm saying. You might find these kind of weird, fated instances where people just kind of come into your life. It's out of the blue. It's chaotic, but we love that for her, you know? We love that for Aquarius. All right, Ace of Swords coming out. Can't say it better myself. Look at this. Ace of Swords with the snake around it and the lightning. Beautiful card, beautiful representation. Here's the sudden changes with the lightning itself, okay? That really reminds me of Aquarius, the Uranus energy we have coming up. The lightning, it's very Tower-esque. It's very shocks you out of your comfort zone, shocks your system. The snake for me, especially in this infinity, like the 8, because I saw the 8 of Pentacles, that infinity here, also super powerful. And it gives me the sense of like the truth will prevail always, okay? That one felt really heavy. That one felt like it was confirmation for somebody. The truth will always prevail, okay? I get a big sense of like Kundalini energy awakening with this too. This is also, ooh, there's a sword. I forgot, 2 swords. I forgot already, the 2 swords. It's truth, it's justice, it's authenticity, and I think that this Ace of Swords is bringing clarity to either one particular situation or to an energy in general in your life that might be incredibly helpful for you, okay? Ace of Swords. Oof. Ace of Swords with the Hanged Man in reverse. It's time for you to move. It's time for the energies to move. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to make a choice. It's time for you to wrap it up. Let's go. The snake sheds its skin. It's rebirth. It's renewal. It's growth. It is, you know, death and rebirth. And then also the bat with the Hanged Man. This is very intuitive. This is using, you guys might also be like clairaudient, or you might hear messages. I just saw 333. You may be clairaudient here, or you may have a good like clairsentience about you, because this is using other senses to be able to sense your surroundings. With the what is that called? Is it sonar for bats? Regardless, you guys have like spiritual authority. You really do. Like, don't doubt yourself. You really do. And all I'm gonna say to wrap this up is that this is a time now more than ever that you should continue to follow this path and steer clear from energies that do not feed into you, that are deceptive, that create illusions. This is so much new energy for you coming in, especially with the new moon in Leo. Manifest the stuff that you want, protect yourself, ground yourself. Please stay safe, and reach out to me with any questions. If you enjoyed this and it resonates, I just want to know that it resonates with somebody and how you are receiving the messages. Let me know in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And then, of course, follow if you have not already. Subscribe for more videos just like this. And I will hopefully see you guys really soon. Love you. Stay safe. Bye.